What is the darkest thing you have done? When my older brother Jack got diagnosed with terminal brain cancer, my parents moved out and left me to take care of him alone. I was only 17. At first, my parents seemed determined to help. They drove Jack to his first few appointments and sat with him during treatment. Dad even bought a special reclining chair for Jack's room. Mom learned to make protein shakes that wouldn't upset his stomach, but after 2 months, they started making excuses. Mom suddenly had important meetings during Jack's appointments. Dad was always stuck in traffic when it was time for Jack's medications. Soon, I was the only one taking him to chemotherapy. I dropped out of high school to care for him full-time. While my parents posted Facebook updates about their brave son fighting cancer, I was cleaning vomit, changing sheets, and learning to give injections. They got sympathy likes while I got bloodstains on my clothes. Jack's tumor made him forget things. Some days he couldn't remember how to use a spoon. Other days he'd forget our parents had abandoned us. He'd ask why Mom and Dad never visited, and I'd lie, saying they were just busy with work. The darkest moment came when Jack had a seizure at 3 a.m. I called my parents 14 times while rushing him to the hospital. They didn't answer. Later, I saw their Instagram stories. They were at a casino resort for a mental health break. When Jack started forgetting to swallow, I learned to insert his feeding tube. When he lost control of his bladder, I learned to change adult diapers. I was his nurse, his cook, his cleaner, and his only family. My parents sent money but never visited. The hospital bills were crushing us. Our parents' insurance helped, but there were countless extra expenses. Special foods, medical supplies, transport costs. I started selling everything I owned, including my car. Then I did something unforgivable. I found my mom's credit card information in an old email. I started ordering Jack's supplies with it. When that card maxed out, I found my dad's. For 6 months, I charged thousands of dollars to their cards. They never noticed. Jack died on a Tuesday morning. Our parents showed up an hour later, crying and hugging his body. They hadn't seen him in 5 months, but now they wanted to grieve. They posed for photos beside his bed, posting about their tremendous loss. At the funeral, they gave a speech about their tireless dedication to their son. People cried, praising their strength. Nobody knew they'd abandoned us. Nobody knew about the $47,000 I'd stolen from their credit cards. 2 weeks later, they called me, furious. They'd finally checked their statements. They threatened to press charges for credit card fraud. I told them to go ahead. I'd tell the police, the media, and their friends why I did it. I sent them videos I'd recorded of Jack crying, begging to see them. Hospital security footage showing me alone with him for months. Text messages proving they'd ignored his pleas. They dropped the threats immediately.